Kyle Mello. Morning.
Good morning, officer.
Who's this, your lawyer?
No, yeah, pretty much. He does better arguing than I do, so. It's my son, Caden. He gets to play hooky today.
What's his name?
Caden.
Hi. How old are you? 6. Oh. Okay, you're charged with failing to yield the right of way.
Now, watch closely. This isn't just about a traffic ticket. This moment highlights how the court weighs context. Not just violations, Kyle's honesty and circumstances will actually work in his favor.
In a crosswalk. It's on South Main Street.
Yeah. That's not the only thing on that ticket.
Then you don't have a seatbelt.
Yeah, and there was another thing as well.
And then you didn't produce a license.
I didn't have a license or an identification on me at all.
You have it today?
I don't have a license. I'm actually in the process of getting it back. I went away for a while, and it got suspended while I was in prison. And I've been trying to get a hold of CCRI. I've actually been contacted for the $800 class that I've already paid for before I went to prison. And I have to pay the $60 reinstatement rescheduling fee to do the other 8 classes. Then I have to pay for another class. It pretty much just trying to rebuild my life since I got out. And I had to bring him to his mother's because his mother lives in Newport, and I had no way to get him to school. I'd much rather not drive, but I had no one at the time to bring him.
This is your child?
Yes.
How long were you in prison?
It was supposed to be a 18-month mandatory at a
Here's the human side of the law. The judge isn't just counting infractions, seeing a parent who's trying to rebuild after incarceration. Notice how life circumstances can shift courtroom outcomes.
But it ended up being almost a little under 3 years.
So he was without a father while you were there for 3 years?
Yeah. My mom, my family, and his mother brought him to see me every visit 2 to 3 times a week. So, I had that, but yeah, I did miss a lot of time, and now I'm just trying to.
What are you doing to straighten yourself out? What are you doing?
I cook. I'm a cook at the Black Duck Tavern in East Providence, and that's pretty much, I cook, and my days off I'm with him. That's all I do. I'm just trying to stay out of trouble and get in my classes, which are on Saturdays and stuff. I'm just trying to get everything done.
Court's going to dismiss charge 1 and 3. It's going to charge you $40 for not having a seatbelt. Can you afford the $40?
I don't have cash today. My mom's actually out there. I'm sure she's got her debit card on her. If not, I can pay it on Friday. I do get paid every Friday.
We're going to pay the $40 from the Philomena Fund. It's a fund named after my mom, so we're going to pay your fine for you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Take care of this little guy.
I'm doing my best.
Put the little guy, put him up there. I want to talk to him. It's twin. Hi. What do you want to do when you get big?
Play soccer.
You want to be a big soccer star? You want to be on television? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You play soccer now?
Not yet.
Not yet?
No.
Okay. What's your favorite subject in school?
Pizza.
Pizza.
That was mine, too.
Pizzas. That was my favorite subject when I was your age, too. Pizza with pepperoni.
Lunch is always my favorite stuff.
Expect to eat, too. Oh, boy. That's wonderful. Okay. Other than a soccer player, you want to be like President of the United States? Maybe, yes? Okay, something big, right?
Right.
Good job. So then you can help your daddy and help your mommy, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming in today.
Thank you.
You.
Take care of this little guy.
All right, that's my priority.
Stay out of trouble.
I'm trying, sir.
Well, you talk a good talk.
No, I just, that's my focus right now. Like,
I want to say
worried about me and him.
You talk a good talk, and I've talked to many guys, many people at the ACI, and everybody's got the same story. Some of them are genuine, some of them believe it, and then they fall back, right? So I'm saying to you, it's not a crime to get knocked down, right? It's a sin not to get back up.
Right, Sean.
So You got knocked down, you're back up. Stay up.
Yes, sir.
Think of him. Think of your life in the future. You know what it's like in the can, right?
Yes, sir.
Put that behind you. Put it behind you.
I am, sir.
There's an awful lot of good people out there that will help you, so. But you have to help yourself.
Yes, sir.
So I'm rooting for you.
I'm doing my best.
Okay, good evening, Jason.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. How are you, young man?
Good, Your Honor.
What is your name?
Giovanni?
Giovanni?
Yes.
Get up here, Giovanni. You want to help me out with this case?
Yes.
Promise to be honest?
Yes.
Who's this? This your dad?
Yes.
Okay, now, you're not going to give your dad any favoritism, are you?
No.
Okay, so we're going to take a look at a video, and we're going to decide whether or not he went through a red light, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you're not going to look at him. You're going to look at the video, and then you and I are going to make a decision, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Yes.
And to see the sign? Right on red.
Right on red. After stop.
That means if the light is red, you must first stop and then make a right-hand turn, okay?
Yes.
So we're going to look at it again, and we're going to see if he stopped before he made a right-hand turn. Did he stop?
Yes, Your Honor.
He stopped? We're going to do this again. We're going to look at it and to see if he didn't stop.
No.
Is he guilty?
No.
No. If he did not stop, right?
And here's the plot twist. Even when the facts seem clear, context and perception matter, this kid just made a major judgment call, reminding us that the court can be a classroom too.
And you still think he's not guilty?
No.
Is he guilty or not guilty?
No. He's not guilty.
He's not guilty.
No.
No. He's just deflating me. He's beating me down here. I'm like a puddle of water on the bench here, right? Okay, I know. I'm not sure you really understand the question as I'm asking it, but you watched the video and the light was red and your dad made a right-hand turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. So should we fine him the $85 or not?
No.
Why not?
Because he's not guilty.
Well, we're going to look at it once more. Okay?
Okay.
All right, now let's go.
No.
Was he supposed to stop?
Yes.
And he did not stop.
No.
Okay. Is he guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Get down there with your dad. Inspector Carrigan, you want that guy in your corner,
Absolutely.
right? Well, first of all, let me say, he makes a great impression. He's very polite, right?
He is.
He's very articulate,
Yeah, he's a very good little boy, Your Honor.
and he loves his father.
He does.
He loves his daddy. No one's going to do anything wrong to his father, right? Oh, God. Well, I asked him, so I'm going to charge you $35 court course.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
You just saved your father $50. Make sure he takes you out to dinner, okay?
Okay.
All right, good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Bye, Your Honor.
Scott Ferguson.
Morning, Your Honor. Hi. All right, now, I'm looking at this case, Mr. Ferguson, and it's like kind of complicated. So I'm going to need some help on this case. So, what's this young man's name?
This is my son, Connor.
Connor?
Connor.
Connor, you want to give me a hand with this case? Help me out? Huh? Come up here. All right, tell us your name again.
Connor.
And how old are you?
7.
And you go to school?
Primrose School.
And what grade are you in?
Going into second.
Going into
Second.
second. Yeah. What's your favorite teacher's name so far?
I like all my teachers.
Oh, he's going to be a diplomat, this guy. All right? All right, now I'm having a lot of trouble with this case. You think you want to help me out? Okay. Ask him if he has an explanation.
Do you have an explanation?
And tell him and say,
Make it good.
I'm sorry. Make it good.
what is the explanation?
Your Honor, you'll see a photograph on my phone of my van parked in the spot. Not disputing that.
I have
That photograph is taken from the second floor of the Brown Library. at 6:30 a.m. You can see the timestamp. I'm a full-time stay-at-home dad and a full-time student. I arrived at the library at 3:30 a.m. to write a paper. I get outside at 8:13 to find a ticket on my car. The parking starts at 8 a.m. I packed up my stuff and get out to the truck at 8:13 to find a ticket.
Connor, did you hear that explanation?
Yes.
Well, I have three choices. Okay, you going to help me out? I'm going to write them down. Actually, I have four choices. First choice, I'm going to make that number one, is I can fine your dad the entire $75 fine. Second choice is I can say, okay, well, I'm not going to charge him the full fine. I'm going to charge him $50. You see that? Third choice is the original fine was $25. And the fourth choice is I can charge him nothing. So, you're the judge. You're sitting here. So, do we charge him 75? Charge him 50? Charge him 25? Or we charge him 0? So, you're going to be something in there. So, you want 1, 2, 3, or 4. What do you think?
4.
4? You don't want to charge him anything? Boy.
Pure honesty wins again. The judge hands the power to a 7-year-old, and he chooses mercy. Think about that. Sometimes justice isn't about punishment. It's about fairness.
Attaboy.
Have you had breakfast yet?
A bowl of cereal.
Bowl of cereal. Are you still hungry?
Yes.
We'll make a deal with your dad. If he takes you to breakfast, we'll dismiss the case. How does that sound?
Yes.
And so, what do you think you're going to order?
Pancakes.
Can you handle that?
I can, sir.
Okay. Toya Robinson.
Good morning.
Toya, you better have a good story. You've been here all morning. You probably had to get up at 6 o'clock this morning.
I know.
For a $25 ticket.
I know.
You're losing time from work, right?
Yes, I am actually.
So it's costing you money to come here.
Yes, but I paid. That's why. It's principle. Like I paid the meter, and when I got back to the meter, there was still 14 minutes left. So I was just confused why I had a ticket on my car. Mm-hmm. And I have the proof on my phone that I not only paid once, but I paid twice. So.
You expect me to believe that? You expect me to believe that?
Yeah.
You expect me to believe that you waited here all morning, like for 2 hours here, and you got up 2 hours early, right, to save $25? That
Well, it's really not.
You would make up such a ridiculous story. You expect me to believe that?
Yes.
Well, the answer is I do believe it.
Okay.
All right. The question here's the question.
Mm-hmm.
The question is whether you're telling the truth. And if you're telling the truth, obviously, I'd have to dismiss the case.
Right.
But I don't have those powers of extrasensory perception. I can't really determine whether someone's telling the truth or not, because there's certain mannerisms, there's certain things people do when they're lying. So, fortunately for us, we have Inspector Quinn.
Okay.
Inspector Quinn is an expert in truth detection.
Okay.
He went to the FBI Academy. He graduated second in his class.
Wow.
Second. You impressed?
I'm very.
For full disclosure, there were only 2 people in the class. Continue. Tell them what program it was. But it was the doctorate program. Inspector Quinn, is she telling the truth? Yes, Your Honor. Okay. Then the case is dismissed.
Okay, thank you.
All right, good luck.
Expertise matters. The judge relies on an FBI-trained truth expert here, showing us how courts balance evidence, testimony, and expert insights before making decisions.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr.
You were charged with speeding in a school zone on Charles Street. This was at 7:47 at night. What do you want to tell me about this?
I don't know.
You don't know?
My English is very bad. I'm sorry. I speak Spanish.
Just relax.
Sure.
Just relax.
Okay.
Don't get nervous. Okay.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to tell me about this?
I don't know. I'm working for Bullsh Pizza. For driver.
All right. So, Mr. Rees, you will drive a pizza delivery.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You have to deliver pizza, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And you want it to be hot when you get it there, right? Nice and warm.
Yeah.
So you rush. You drive fast.
Not too much.
Sometimes.
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 Depending the 2 or 3 delivery or 4.
Yeah. So you go fast, right?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to say that.
Yeah.
You're supposed to say.
A little tips. Sorry.
You're supposed to say, I never speed. That's what you're supposed to say. Let's try again. So, Mr. Rees, when you're delivering the pizza,
Yeah.
Legal details make all the difference. A couple of miles over the speed limit at the wrong time. Technically not a violation. This is a perfect reminder knowing the law can be as important as following it.
you have to make sure it's hot when you deliver it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So you drive fast, right?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. You're supposed to say never.
Yeah, I understand.
Let's try it again, okay? Mr. Rees, you are a pizza delivery man, right?
Yep.
And you want to make sure the pizza is hot.